The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mike. 180. Mike. Go, go, go. Hurry, hurry. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Regular. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hurry. Pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. He finds Beckham complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
First down, Browns.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Mayfield to throw it. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line.
And the Browns first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence that allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 3, check 3. Wall.
Rock it.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Browns 3, Titans nothing.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
53, Mike 53.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Get it. Back to throw, Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check. Check 52. Check. Switch.
Leo.
Check.
Now.
Derrick Henry. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Squeeze.
Hey, check 24.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Flushed out, and now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and this is picked up by the Browns. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, 27 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
What? 61, matchbox lights. Go.
This is Henry. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Corey Davis. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Hey, Sam on.
On first down, Tannehill. Complete. This is Lewis.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
64, shoot.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Protein spill.
Rush in. Kill.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Hey, let's go. Watch the out.
Now it's Tannehill, and that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. Delaney Walker in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Four receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Now Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On the ready.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put
Greystone travel. Fair.
under 10.
A first down carry for Henry. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, lock it.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Ready?
Now Tannehill.
Check 26.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Ready?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
6-6, pull it high. Go.
Watch the end. Let's go.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Yeah, Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succop. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Not today, you are.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here comes Humphries on the return. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And that'll set them back 5.
Keep playing.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check 9, check 9. Bang, bang. Look at me. Door, door. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Speed trip, speed trip.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Ready up.
22's coming, 22's coming. Mike.
Hard, hard.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Switch it, switch it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a 1st down throw. Tannehill steps away. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On the double.
22's coming. Mike. Go. Check.
Topper. 5.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10.
152 fighter.
Check, check. Lucky.
Hey, high 7.
22, he's coming.
23, 218, chopper.
Kill.
Get it.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Complete, it's Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Check 49.
Watch the twist.
To throw again on second down, Tannehill rolling to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So some pressure now on the kicker, Ryan Succop. This for the lead in the final stages. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets them 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play.
First down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Hunt. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Shit. Point it right.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Seibert on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Browns 17, Titans 13. Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Hey, Alpha.
Now it's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check 99.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Sheldon Richardson able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.